what refuge field, what to visualize, and how to visualize. How to visualize makes a whole difference. To stabilize your refuge field, the sense of refuge. For this visualize Bodhicitta when he's holding the Sthagavila and all the enlightened beings, the Bodhisattvas in the space in front of you. And how you visualize them, that they are so loving, caring, embracing, and imagining that it's like your mother who sees you as the whole world. This is how all the Bodhisattvas, they see you, they look at you. They are total focus, attention, love, care, and embrace. And go to the field, visualizing your grandparents and close lines, and all your family members, including children, and everyone here in Thosamling, human beings, animals, insects, honey ghosts, hell beings, god and goddesses, spirits, and likewise all forms of beings in the world, in the Milky Way galaxy, and the entire universe. And here you are the mother, and all of the seven children, and imagine how you as a mother would look at each and every sentient being with so much love, affection, attention, and care. This reinforces your bodhicitta. Bodhicitta is a practice which requires a lot of time, and every time you do this practice with this visualization, then it takes you closer and closer to this actualization of the bodhicitta. Which in fact is the most beautiful mind in this universe. And the purpose of this practice is always remember to awaken the hidden treasure within you, the treasure of Buddha nature, the seed of perfection within you, which has the quality of fearlessness and the quality of the infinite happiness. And yet we don't experience these two for the reason that this treasure is obscured by the mental defilements. And to remove these mental defilements, in order to awaken this treasure inside us, we need to know the nature of the mental defilements. And mental defilements are of kinds, the gross and subtle. The gross one referred to as affective obscurations. The presence of this stops us from achieving total fearlessness or achieving liberation from all miseries. And this affective obscurations is of three kinds: contaminant karmas, afflictions, and their respective active seeds. And the cognitive obscurations constitute the very subtle, inactive seeds left by the afflictive obscurations. And the presence of this stops us from attaining full enlightenment or infinite happiness, technically referred to as Buddhahood. How to get rid of these mental defilements is by resorting to a very powerful reality, and given that all these defilements somehow are connected with the self-grasping ignorance, either in the form of self-grasping ignorance or its offshoots, in the form of inappropriate attention, other gross afflictions such as attachment, anger, jealousy, and so forth, or the very subtle stains like the smell of garlic, like metal stains, which constitute the cognitive obscurations. Given that all these developments are related to the self-grasping ignorance, the remedy lies in the wisdom to see the reality as it is. So the job here is, in this life, is to see how much we can cultivate this wisdom, nurture this wisdom, cultivate, nurture the bodhicitta, cultivate, nurture the renunciation, and cultivate, nurture the single point of meditation, these 4 points. And for that matter, we need to have deep conviction in this. And this conviction is possible only through extensive studies. It's for this reason that we go through these 3 stages of the wisdom: wisdom drawn through learning, wisdom drawn through reflection, and the wisdom drawn through meditation. So with this motivation to cultivate these 3 kinds of wisdom pertaining to the 4 points, and also beautifully summarized from 3 points, 3 principal aspects of the hearts. Imagine that you are living this practice, and all the demons such beings are joining you in this practice, and all the visible sons that are watching us with so much love, affection, care, and so forth. Page 3. And used by great compassion, you draw the immaculate Dharma to dispel all perverted views, to heal the Bodhicitta Dharma and your knowledge. And used by great compassion, you draw the immaculate Dharma to dispel all perverted views, to heal the Bodhicitta Dharma and your knowledge. And used by great compassion, you draw the immaculate Dharma to dispel all perverted views, to heal the Bodhicitta Dharma and your knowledge. I go for a fellowship of enlightenment with the Dharma and Sangha. Loving generation of practice of giving and so forth, may I become a Buddha dependent on all sufficient beings. I go for refuge until enlightenment to the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Sangha. Loving generation of practice of giving and so forth, may I become a Buddha dependent on all sufficient beings. I go for refuge until enlightenment to the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Sangha. Loving generation of practice of giving and so forth, may I become a Buddha dependent on all sufficient beings. Sangye chunam sogye chunam ma chanchu bhadu dhami gyatsu shi Kage chinso gita chunam gil chola leche sangye kubasho Sangye chunam sogye chunam ma chanchu bhadu dhami gyatsu shi Kage chinso gita chunam gil chola leche sangye kubasho Sangye chonam sogye chonam ma chancho bhadu dhami gyatsu chi Kage chinso gye chonam gi chola leche sangye kubasho. Independent of vision, there is no ceasing, no rising, no annihilation, no permanence, no coming, no going, no separateness, no savings. I persuaded the Country Buddha as the supreme of all teachers, one total species which is free from collaboration. I persuaded the mothers of the hearers of both sadhus and Buddhas, whose knowledge of all these years seeking pacification of clean peace, which would knowledge of all those that have migrated to the world, and through the possession of Krishna's intrinsic harmonized teachings. The one who is transformed into the God, the light, motivated qualities of the sentient beings, the teachers, Radha, and protector to young illustrations. The one who has eliminated the darkness of civilization, and filled out the one who is vast and profound, who eternally shines forth the world of the land-based, through the Buddha and illustrations. Inspired by wisdom and compassion, today the Buddha's presence, I can remind of the opening for the benefit of all sentient beings. Om ye Dharma hetu prabhava hetum desham tathagato yavadat desham chayo nirodha evam bhagi mahashramanaye swaha. Desham chayo nirodha evam vadi mahashramanaye swaha. Om ye Dharma hetu prabhava hetum desham tathagato yavadat desham chayo nirodha evam vadi mahashramanaye swaha. All phenomena arising from us, most of all with God, the physician of all substance, by grace here. Profound, peaceful, elaboration-free, clear light, no components, such as energetic Dharma discovered. Find no one can fathom this teaching, the silence I will try to lose. Pure judgment for expression is a professional wisdom, which is unborn, unceased, and has a nature of spirit. It is also the attraction of wisdom to All constant things are impermanent, all contaminated things are agents of suffering, all phenomenal nature of emptiness and selflessness, transcending to worlds of peace. The Gurus of Buddha, the Gurus of Dharma, the Gurus of Sangha, the Gurus of source of everything also, I prefer teaching the Guru. By the sound of my Dharma, you liberate all beings of disease. I beseech you to kindly remain in teachings until the end of the existence of beings of eons. The Buddha does not cause the negativities of beings, nor does he remove their miseries by his hands. His spiritual realization is not confident there. It is by teaching the truth of suchness that beings are liberated. With folded hands, I beseech the Buddhas of all directions to shine the light of Dharma for all worldly miseries to gloom. You are attached to this time, you are not a spiritual practitioner. You are attached to samsara, you have no renunciation. You are attached to your own self-interest, you have no bodhicitta. If there is grasping, you do not have the view. Praise to Srimad Buddha. Page 14. To the founder, the intelligence and the destroyer, the one who beyond the full destroyer, completely perfected, fully awakened being, perfectly knowledge and conduct, so that the noble world, supreme life of human beings, teaching the laws of human beings, you the completely and fully awakened one, the intelligence and the destroyer, the glory of the correspondence, the Bodhicitta, straight offerings and glory refuge. When all supreme ones humans revolve on this earth, you place yourself and themselves freely in this world. You who rise and astral spirit, with pure bodies formed supremely pure, with wisdom like a golden mountain, in the places the three worlds, mirror the blessed Lord to your right spirit. With the supreme signs placed like a spotless moon, colored by gold to your right spirit. Thus feel that beauty the three worlds are not, incomparable wise one to your right spirit. The Savior having great compassion, the Father having all understanding, the field of heaven with qualities of the vast ocean, you live without attachment to it. The purity of the is one from attachment, the devotion is one from the lower rise. The one goddess of divine pure reality, to the Dharma that pacifies and prostrates. Those who are liberated also show the path to liberation, who live in qualified realizations, who are devoted in all precepts to you the Sangha and prostrate. Do not condemn non virtuous actions, perform all perfect virtuous actions. Substitute your mind for this is the teaching of Buddha. A star, a visual apparition, a flame of lamp, an illusion, a drop of dew or a bottle, a dream, a flash of lightning, a cloud, sea, a vision, things as such. Through these merits, the beings attain the rank of all seeing, subdue the four falls, and be delivered from samsara's ocean, the turtle revelation of aging, sickness, and death. Page 29. The Professionalism Sutra. I proceed to the magical gem. That's the idea of one time. The Buddha was drawing from mass of lights of mountain in Rajagriha, together with the great community of monks and the great community of Bodhisattvas. At that time, the Buddha was absorbed in the concentration on the categories of phenomena called profound illumination. Also at that time, the Bodhisattva Master Arya Bodhicitta the great practice of profound illumination of wisdom, and they held those five categories also as acting in their nature. Then through the power of Buddha, the venerable Buddha said this to the Bodhisattva Master Arya Bodhicitta. How should any child of lineage who wishes to practice the activity of profound perfection of wisdom remain? He said that, and the Bodhisattva Master Arya Bodhicitta said this to the venerable Shariputra. Shariputra is the lineage, daughter of the lineage, who wishes to practice the activity of profound perfection of wisdom. Should look upon it like this, correctly and clearly, we only those five ideas also as empty in their nature. Form is empty, emptiness is form. Emptiness is not other than form. Form is also not other than emptiness. This same way feeling, discrimination, compulsion, and culture is consciousness and attachment. Shariputra likewise supports phenomenology, without characteristics, unproduced, unseen, stainless, not without stain, not prejudication, not fulfilled. Shariputra therefore emptiness in no form, no feeling, no discrimination, no consciousness and characters, no consciousness, no eye, no ear, no nose, no tongue, no body, no mind, no visual form, no sound, no smell, no taste, no object, no manner. Therefore I am so unfortunate, no mind and no mental
consciousness elements. These elements constitution of ignorance is transformed into similarly, there is no suffering origination, cessation of heart. There is no suffering wisdom, no limit, and also no limited. Therefore, because there is no attainment, Bodhisattva rely on wisdom and perfection of wisdom. The mind without obscuration is thus without fear, having completely passed beyond error, there is an end of mind. All the self-awareness which transforms the manifest completely awake into the master of perfect completion life, life of perfection of wisdom. Therefore, the mantra of perfection of wisdom, the mantra of great knowledge, unsurpassed mantra, the mantra of the mantra of suffering, the mantra of perfection of wisdom. Om Gate Gate Paragate Parasamgate Bodhiswaha. Should Bodhisattva master training the profound perfection of wisdom like that, then the Buddha arose from the concentration and commanded the Bodhisattva master to add Bodhisattva saying, Breath that, some of the lineage is like that. One should practice the profound perfection of wisdom to fulfill the lineage, even if the Buddha are destroys. The Buddha had just spoken in the branch of the same Buddha, Bodhisattva master, who surrounding the entirety of the world, the world of humans, Buddhas, Brahmanas, all joy and happiness that's spoken by the Buddha.
Let's imagine that we are all in Vacha's peak, and Shakyamuni, His Holiness the Dalai Lama, Aravipishvara, Shariputra, all are there. And you are there in the right, in the first row, and surrounded by your two parents, all your ascensions around you. And this is where you are committing yourself to the journey of the mind, to remove the mental departments, to uncover the Buddha nature in you. And all ascensions to join you.
May separate from problems and conditions come to the Dharma. May all be joined to be according to the Dharma. May all species and perfect kindness for this now.
8 verses my training, and page 35. With the determination to achieve the highest aim, what benefit all sentient beings, which are constantly and wishfully journey, may Allah generate our hearts. May Allah generate someone, may humans as the lowest of us all, and from the greatest of my heart's respect for others is superior. In all my deeds may I grow into my mind, as soon as mental and emotional consciousness arise, as they danger myself and others, and show me, confront them, and avert them. When I see beings of unpleasant character and those oppressed by strong activities and suffering, may I hold them dear, for they are rare to find, as myself a tribulation. When others are jealously treat me wrongly with evil intentions formed, may I take upon myself to defeat and overthrow others victory. When someone whom I have helped or whom I have betrayed goes, usually accuse me of ways, may I not judge each other. May I offer benefit and joy to all my mothers who are directly and indirectly. May I partake upon myself all others' betrayals of others. May all these remain unified as beings of aid or their sons. And may I repent of all constitutions, working in the relation of knowledge. From my tribulations, losses, and failures, no matter what I have respect for created in time, may I become a shielding Buddha for all those whose minds were compromised by their ignorance. 7 practice, the next page 37. I bow down to the Buddha and Jushi, you the Buddha's lives and consumers. In the present, past, and future, in the worlds of 10 directions, to all of you, all my species and set mind, I bow down. With the energy of separation of those that are glory, with complete respect, and the many bodies that happen to the world, all in Buddhas which rise to zero, I bow down. Every particle of Buddha's non-religious disciples, each energy of the host of Bodhisattvas, and I am confident that we all one is entirely filled with the Buddha's industry. With immense oceans of praise for you, and oceans of sound from the aspect of my voice, I sing the breathtaking excellence of Buddhas and celebrate all the beauties of others. Beautiful flowers in the garden, sweet music sent to us in parasols, fire lights and sublime incense, I offer to you joyous. Find pleasures and greatness, that the power of the all wondrous offerings in spectacular array, I offer to you rejoicing ones. Rejoicing in offerings, fearless and vast, with the profound admiration of all the Buddha, with gentle permission in the Bodhisattva way, I offer and bow down to all victorious ones. Every harmful action I have done, with my body, speech, and mind, overwhelm my attachment, anger, and ignorance, all these I humbly lay bare before you. I lift up my heart and choose as all the merits of the Buddha's Bodhisattvas and generations, of solitary residence, fearless to training, to learn, and all other beings. You are the right of the worlds and generations, who have attained the Buddha's omniscience to the fullest of awakening. All you who are my guides, please turn the supreme wheel of Dharma. With palms together, I urge you to accept you. Please save us for endless numberless disciples of the world, for the happiness and well-being of all who existence on earth. Whatever sign merit I make to communicate by making prostrations, offerings, or blessing, rejoicing and requesting that the Buddha's may teach, I now dedicate all this for the awakening of all beings. This Brahman loaded with perfume, sugar, flowers, and honey, 400 minutes of silent moon, and activities of the Buddha offering, all such things enjoy this good.
becoming utterly frustrated with ignorance and grasp of true existence. Please bless me to generate genuine renunciation, see all aspects of samsara's conditions to be opposite. Please bless me that my mind is more full of the precious opportunities of education as well as myself. Please bless me to have an enacted experience of wisdom and emptiness, that thus receiving and measure emptiness to gratitude, on the basis of understanding how things come into being by dependent origination through mere conditioning. Please bless me that my mind is more full of the precious wisdom of the non-duality of emptiness.
The foundation of all qualities is the kind, perfect, pure Guru. Correct devotion to him is the rule of the path. My daily seeing is the kind and therefore. Please bless me to rely upon him with respect. Understanding that the precious freedom of this universe falls only once. Its very meaningful and is difficult to find again. Please bless me to generate the mind and unceasingly day and night takes its essence. This life is as permanent as a water bubble. Remember how quickly it decays and death comes. After death, just like a shadow follows the body, the results of worship and non-worship travels follow. Finding knowledge and information in this, please bless me always to be careful to abandon this negativity and accomplish all worship deeds. Samsara standards are unsatisfying and unreliable. Seeing them is the road to all suffering. Recognizing these shortcomings, please bless me to generate strong knowledge for this liberation. Let thy spirit of thought, mindfulness, awareness, and great caution arise. To do what the teaching is giving the uttermost of us. Please bless me to accomplish this essential practice. Just as I have fallen into the sea of samsara, so I have fallen under my living beings. Please bless me to see this experience to be Bodhicitta and bear the responsibility of freeing my living being. Even if I develop Bodhicitta, but I don't practice Bodhicitta for morality, I will not achieve enlightenment. With my clear recognition of this, please bless me to practice the wisdom of laws of energy. Once I have cast my distractions to wrong objects and correctly analyzed the meaning of reality, please bless me to generate quickly with my mind stream, the unified path of our rising social side. I am becoming fearless by training in the general path. Please bless me to enter the holy gateway of the fortunate ones, the supreme Vajra vehicle. At that time, the basis of accomplishing true attainments is exceeding our vows and samaya. As I am becoming fully convinced of this, please bless me to protect these vows and pledges in my life. And having realized the importance of these teachings against the shortcoming, by practicing meditation and everything on our whole sessions, please bless me to realize the teachings of the Holy Guru. Like that made Gurus who show the noble path and the spiritual friends who practice the whole world's life. Please bless me to practice completely for all our innocence. In all my life, I separate from perfect Gurus, and I enjoy the kingdom of Dharma by completing qualities of stages and paths, tranquility and spiritual Vajradhara. You are a Bodhisattva, great treasure of reverence and action.
And you teach us of all wisdom, as well as Vajramani, short rules of deeply perception. So now our trial to the stages and stones, those that are by their feet and nature shapes.
knowledge and compassion,
flawless wisdom, as I taught you how to destroy those who give you without exception. So about how to deal with sins that are simple, those who are quiet and deep and tradition.
Okay, generating the non-constant yoga, inspiring Tanjiro Jusin Kyepa. For this, we'll do 4 practices. The first, the single point meditation, 5 minutes, and no instructions. To be careful of the 2 errors of meditation, mental laxity and mental excitement. To be careful of these 2 things, and if you are not careful with these 2 things, if you let it happen like this, without keeping watch on these 2 things, then the danger is that no matter how long you practice this simple meditation, you will never improve, nor that you will have a bad habit. And in future lifetimes, you practice the same simple meditation, while other people progress so fast, you'll find it very difficult to progress because you can build a very bad habit of going into laxity and excitement in your past lives. So in this life we should be very careful to make sure that all these practices you do them properly. Okay, and then how to keep watch of these 2 things, the mental laxity and excitement, is by resolving true realities. Introspection and mindfulness. Okay, ready? 5 minutes. Next, renunciation. Renunciation on the basis of the four seals. And ready? Renunciation. Given that this is an analytical meditation, just try best to follow instructions and see how much you can reflect on the meanings and try as much to invoke the respective experiences. And as I give the instructions, there are always tendencies that we tend to correlate or we tend to contrast. We tend to look for the similarities, the contrast with what you've learned before. Don't do that. In this meditation, just try to follow the instructions and make notes of invoking the experiences the best we can. At times, it can become very superficial, it doesn't matter. This is how we have to practice. And you can correlate with what you learned before, not now, but later on. If you want to do that, you can compare contrast later on. Okay. Renunciation. Renunciation is to renounce the miseries. It's not to renounce the happiness. Oftentimes people are very naive to think that Buddhism, everything is renunciation, to renounce your happiness. There's no connotation. It's to renounce your miseries. In the first place, why we come to Buddhism is expecting that the miseries that you already have, they are mitigated or they can become rid of. This is, with that expectation, came to Buddhism, and the Buddhism should have the potential to get rid of these miseries. So how to get rid of these miseries? Only and only if one gets rid of the cause of the miseries. All this phenomena, there are some causes. So what are the causes of miseries? As we learned before, the Gotama karmas, afflictions, inappropriate attention, and self-prospering ignorance. And finally, there's all rooted in ignorance, which we will identify as the four misperceptions. Together with these four misperceptions, Buddha taught the four seals. First, all-encompassing things impermanent. These impermanence of three kinds, gross and subtle. We have to reflect on both the gross as well as the subtle. First, the gross one. The wonderful moments in our life, the birthday parties, the family gatherings, friends gatherings, and so forth. How beautiful they are, they're all impermanent, they're all gone. And the beautiful moments of Christmas, Diwali, New Year, Chinese New Year, Tibetan New Year, and all these beautiful moments, again, like a fleeting phenomena, they disappear. And youth, which we feel so proud of, which makes our life so easy, it also disappears. Believe it or not, 20 years ago, the people of this earth, if not 7 billion human beings, for sure 4 billion human beings at the time. And there were some who were younger than you, who were older than you, who were same as yours. Where are they now? They're all gone. Whether the aspirations, the conflicts, aspirations, careers, and so forth, whether they accomplish or not, they're all gone. And today, you have your aspirations, you have your own careers in your mind. 20 years down the line in the future from today, everyone will be gone. 8 billion human beings, they're all gone then. This is reality. And this impermanence is possible only if there's a momentariness involved there. All kinds of phenomena should necessarily be marked by momentariness. Instantaneity involved there. Momentariness means just observe how we see the concept phenomena today. We see the concept phenomena so static and so stable, so static there. In reality, they're all undergoing change. The change that you see in a person, whether it's about 10 years, it's possible, or if there's change happening on a yearly basis, monthly basis, weekly basis, daily basis, hourly basis, minute by minute basis, second by second basis, millisecond by millisecond basis, and then a second by nanosecond basis. What do you mean by changes happen on the millisecond basis, nanosecond basis, which means all kinds of things, including your body, your mind, your friends, your parents, your children, the house in which you live, the food that you eat, the whole world, the whole universe is moving so fast, following the principle of momentariness. So fast. If you still cannot answer what it means by moving so fast, look at your timer, press the timer, and see how the dishes move so fast. This is how things move so fast. This is the meaning of all encompassing impermanent. The more we think about this, the more detached we will be to the sensual, the objects, sensual desires. This makes our life so easy and so meaningful. It will take us from going downturn to the negativities, to samsara, towards the nirvana, by having the 3 high trainings, training in the ethics, training in the samadhi, training in the wisdom. Just imagine that if the world is seen moving so fast, it is like a stranger threw you in a very fast moving train. The faster the train moves, the more the fear. Why? Because we don't know where the train is taking us. This is how we are traveling very fast, moving train of the body, of the mind, of the world. Where is this fast moving train taking us? It depends on the driver. And if where the driver is, the terrorist, it will only take us to the slaughterhouse. In our case, the driver is the mind. Although the mind per se is not the terrorist, but this mind is under the sway of the true demons, the worst of contaminations, which is self-grasping ignorance. And when this self-grasping ignorance is influenced, swayed by the self-centered attitude, it only gives rise to miseries of sickness, aging, death, tension, depression, anxiety, anguish, and so forth. Which in a single moment of such a tragedy is extremely agonizing, extremely painful. The one moment's experience of which simply nullifies all the past moments of the celebrations, festivities, birthday parties, and so forth. That's very true. One moment of having the experience of losing the near dear ones is extremely painful. The whole world shatters. The whole world turns so gloomy, grim, and heavy. That's true. This is the meaning of all contaminated things of self-nature. Where your mind is contaminated by self-grasping ignorance and self-centered attitude, you will never have a genuine happiness. It's just a story of the miseries. That's very true. Reflecting on this carefully. Otherwise, we tend to experience these pains, and the next moment we get some fleeting happiness. We are being swayed by this. We are being infatuated by this, and we forget the past experiences. We forget what is awaiting us, the pains that awaits us in the future. That's very true. How can we do these miseries altogether? What kind of permanent solution is there? Yes, they will never come to an end on their own, the way the manner in which 2020 came to an end on its own. These miseries, on the contrary, will never come to an end on their own. So how can they come to brought to an end? Only if we put a People considered effort. What kind of effort? Effort must be the effort to counteract the root cause of all the miseries. What's the root cause of all the miseries? Self-grasping with ignorance. How to get rid of this? By introducing counter-force. What's counter-force? This ignorance is like darkness. In dark, you don't see the reality around you. With ignorance, you don't see the reality. So to remove the darkness, what do? You illuminate, you light, you ignite light. So to remove the darkness of ignorance, you need to introduce the light of the wisdom. What's wisdom? Wisdom is the discerning mind whose apprehension of object tells you the reality. What's the reality? The reality is what Bodhicitta delineated as the third seal, that everything is in nature, emptiness, selflessness. Okay, the school of emptiness. Now, with yourself is object of emptiness. What are you doing? I'm meditating. What is your body doing? My body is in a meditative posture. And how does this person appear to you, who you identify as I? How does this person appear to you? As objectively real, or like a dream that your mind is projecting it? Of course, it's so objectively real, so solidified, so objectified there. This belief that this something is objectively real, this is a self-grasping ignorance. This is what creates all the pains in you. How can I say that this perception is deceptive? This is wrong. How can I prove that? Remember what our Gajana said. In his text, there is no matter or the precious garland. If the mirage were to water, why not those close to the mirage see water? Likewise, if this self believes is objectively, why don't I see this self as I go closer to this object? Okay, now let's go closer to this object. When closer to this object, whatever is not this self, you're only interested in the identical objective self. Whatever is not this objective self, we just ignore this. When closer to this object, we see a very thin layer of the skin. Of course, that's not me. Behind that is the fatty tissues. Behind that, the bones, the whole skeleton is there. The heart, the lungs, the liver, the spleen, all the solid parts. All the solid parts constitute element earth. And where earth is not the self, there's a little water. 4 liters of blood which is pumped in and out by the heart which deposits the body. Of course, that is not the self. Element of fire. 2,500 joules of energy that the body has. Of course, that is not me. Element of air. 4.6 liters of air that you breathe in and out through your lungs. Of course, that is not me. Element of space. 99.99% of your body is vacuum space. But of course, I'm a solid person. The space vacuum nature. The space also not me. What is that now? My consciousness or my mind is that. Even this mind, element of mind or element of consciousness, also not you. You're a male, you're a female. Your consciousness doesn't have a gender. Gender is posited on the basis of your body. So this consciousness is also not you. And also that people can see you, but the people cannot see your mind. So this mind or the consciousness is also not you. Keep that away. So what's that now? Nothing is left there. Where's the self? This self is nowhere to be seen. This is not what your mind is exaggerating. This is what your mind is discovering. That the self, when close to this object, you don't see the self there. The self is empty from the object. What you see now? I'm just seeing the 6 elements: earth, water, fire, air, space, and consciousness. And where is the self? This self is empty from the object. From the object, nobody will be seen as the self. You see in 6 comes for why? That the self simply disappears. At times you can have a tickling sensation. At times you can have a tinge of fear. At times you can have an extremely tranquil feeling within you, very, very serene experience. Should any of these experiences come to you, you're very fortunate. If not, don't worry, it's a matter of how much you study, you reflect and you meditate, and these experiences won't happen to you. over time. Okay. Yes, no doubt this experience is so precious, so profound. What's the benefit of this? Yes, just as this disappears in the experience of emptiness, even your miseries which you don't like, the sorrows you dislike to experience, all these experiences of pains, agony, anxiety, stress, and so forth, when subject to the same ultimate analysis, we see that they will likewise disappear the way in manner in which this self disappears. To discover that even these miseries that are like dream, these miseries dissolve, then it's the experience of emptiness. This is the meaning of transcending sorrow is absolute peace. You transcend sorrow by experiencing the emptiness of this sorrow. Since experience for a while. Okay, slowly come out of the meditation. Okay, so this desire, desire to sustain this experience or to delve into this experience of emptiness where all the sorrows dissolve is known as the aspiration of the renunciation. This is a true renunciation, to renounce miseries, not to renounce happiness. This is the meaning of the renunciation. Just generally speaking, just abide in this experience. May I experience this emptiness where all my miseries dissolve, where all my sorrows dissolve, where I transcend the sorrow, which is actually peace. Just in this. Abide in this experience for a while. Okay, slowly come on with the practice of the renunciation. A few seconds break before we switch to Bodhicitta. This is extremely precious meditation. And this Bodhicitta will never arise unless until you meditate on the two methods. There are sevenfold concept method which is Bodhicitta, and the method requires an exchange of others. So to which you will learn in the next today and the next few days. So in lieu of that, you practice the four vegetables, and to be able to do the first two again the way which we did yesterday. And at times this practice may sound so superficial. Don't worry at all, just do this. And this is the meaning of the practice. Had been the case that you practice it and then naturally Bodhicitta arises so spontaneously, then it's not a practice. You don't require a practice. So practice means it doesn't come naturally. You have to, sometimes you have to fake, sometimes you have to just mimic, and then gradually you become real. This is the nature of mind, how the mind works. So this mind, immeasurable compassion. How good would it be that all material sentient beings are free from suffering and the causes of suffering? May all my dear sentient beings be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. I'll take the responsibility that all my dear sentient beings are free from suffering and the causes of suffering. The Buddha's Bodhisattvas, witnessing that we make such a courageous commitment to take the responsibility of all the dear sentient beings to get rid of their sufferings, their intense hatred in front of you. The way and manner in which the mother, after all these many years of raising her children, for the first time, her eldest daughter, just age 12, and her son, age 11, they come to the mother, tell the mother, Mother, please take rest, you have done everything for us. You've given so much of love, affection, you sacrificed everything for us. Now we are grown up, we'll take care of you, we'll take care of all our siblings. And imagine how proud, how happy the mother feels. Tears rolling down her cheeks. This is exactly what has happened to all Buddhist Bodhisattvas today, that we made such a gracious commitment. This private happens in the Buddhist Bodhisattva's experience. They mix the compassion instruments to central nectars and the nectars and sutramas to produce ultimate sentient beings. The mere touch of less nectars when the body brings you yours, washes away all the miseries and the cause of miseries from you and all ultimate sentient beings. And you witness such a miracle reception across all the sentient beings. You're intensely happy. Take 3 deep breaths, sound the relief. Next, image of loving kindness. How good would it be that all my dear sentient beings are endowed with happiness and the causes of happiness? May all my dear sentient beings be endowed with happiness and the causes of happiness. I will take the responsibility that all my dear sentient beings are endowed with happiness and the causes of happiness. The Buddhas and Bodhisattvas witnessing that we make such a courageous commitment, the intense happen in front of you. This pattern happens in both the compassionate instruments to simple next to the sutras to assume ultimate human beings. The mere touch of less nectars, the nectars and the sutras, the body speaks yours, instills in all happiness and cause of happiness, within amounts of sentient to yourself. And you witness in such a miracle reception across all the sentient beings, you're intensely happy. Take 3 deep breaths, sound relief. Abide in this unconditional love of the Bodhicitta. Unconditional love across all the sentient beings for a while. This is the foundation. This experience of the unconditional trust beings is going to be the foundation for you to become Bodhicitta, the most beautiful mind in this whole universe. Imagine that you are looking in the eyes of each sentient beings, giving them the assurance that I'm there to take care of you and everyone. Seeing your love and affection feels so deep, comforted, to the extent that each one of them feels themselves as so special in your eyes. With his mind, with full intents, let us make a Bodhicitta commitment 3 times together. May I become Buddha for the benefit of all my dear sentient beings. May I become Buddha for the benefit of all my dear sentient beings. May I become Buddha for the benefit of all my dear sentient beings. Abide in this most beautiful mind of the Bodhicitta for a while. This is what guarantees that you're going to become Buddha for the benefit of all dear sentient beings. This is the time you become the child of the lineage of the Buddhas. Slowly transform this most beautiful mind of Bodhicitta into a spotless, clean, white moon-esque, horizontally setting with heart. Okay, that's amazing that you made such courageous commitment to become Buddha. But how come that you can't become a Buddha, or you know that you can become a Buddha? Keep in mind that no matter how much you squeeze a handful of sand, no oil comes out of that. Yes, that's true, but I'm not like a handful of sand. Instead I'm like a handful of sunflower seeds, squeeze from which all does come out. The Buddha initiated me. With effort, it manifests in the full-fledged Buddhahood. But how come that it is never manifested in the form of full-fledged Buddhahood since time immemorial till now? And today, how come that we can expect that to happen? Yes, that's true. Till now, I've been deceived by the true demons. self-prospering and self-centered attitude which always obscure this beautiful Buddha that you look in me. And today I'm disillusioned by these two demons. I'm going to do everything, all my efforts are directed towards exterminating the two demons. How would you do that? By the sort of a very powerful antidote. What is that? The wisdom of emptiness. Let's quickly retreat the experience of emptiness which we meditated as the third seal. What are you doing? I'm meditating. And how does this person appear to you? As object real, or is object real like a dream? Of course not as a dream, but it's object real. And this is self-prospering, there's the belief that this self exists as object real. Okay, if it does exist as object real, the closer we go to this object, we should be able to find it. Okay, now let's go closer to this object. The mind which goes closer to this object to analyze it, this self does exist as object, which is known as the ultimate analysis. And also the ultimate analysis, the plan in which Arjuna said, if the mirage will be water, why not those close by the mirage see water? Likewise, if this self will exist subjectively, why do we see the self by this when subject to ultimate analysis? Okay. Subjecting the self to ultimate analysis, we just end up seeing 6 elements: earth, water, fire, air, space, and consciousness. Okay. I know you've come too close to the sea, too close to this object. What are you seeing? I'm seeing 6 elements. Where is the self, which appears as object real? Where is this object real self? Nobody has seen. This is what I'm discovering. I'm just discovering these 6 elements. This self, to be really real, is deceptive, is truly non-existent. Just inviting the experience for a while. Slowly transform this most fearless mind of the wisdom of emptiness into a spotless, clean, white Vajra. Comes white Vajra. Vertically receiving the mood is very hard. Okay, this is amazing. There's a moon, which is symbolic of the conventional Bodhicitta, which is the final element to overcome your self-centered attitude. And Vajra symbolic of the ultimate Bodhicitta, the non-dual wisdom of the Arya Bodhisattvas. That guarantees that we go to exterminate all the mental defilements, be it afflictive or the cognitive obscurations. It's amazing. So this guarantees that my Buddha nature is going to be activated fully, to the extent that I become fully awakened being, the way the Bodhisattva became a Buddha Shakyamuni, the awakened Buddha Shakyamuni. Yes, that's true, I'm so fortunate. But let us not forget that your two parents, your children, and all the sentients around you, they're suffering terribly. That's true. The intense compassion towards them, this compassion that we generate now towards all beings, invoke the Vajramuni in your heart multiplied infinite number of times. Share one set of the Vajramuni with a mother at the heart, one set with a father at his heart, one set with each one of your children, your family members, with each of the beings, the essential beings here in Thosamling, Nunnery, with your essential beings here in India, in your country, in the world, in the entire material galaxy, in the entire universe. Everyone, all the sentient beings, there are trillions, billions, trillions of sentient beings in the forest, billions, trillions of sentient beings in the ocean, in every world in the universe. Now they have, each one of them, they have to share the Vajra, which you have so lovingly and passionately shared. That's amazing. And let's not forget, all Buddhist Bodhisattvas are there watching us with so much love, affection, and pride that they feel, just see what you're doing today. Why don't we invite all the Buddhist Bodhisattvas to the guest and the witness to undertaking the ceremony of taking the special Bodhisattva vow. As a gesture of making a request to all Buddhist Bodhisattvas to the guest and the witness to undertaking the special Bodhisattva vow, along with all the other sentient beings, let's slowly stand up to make 3 prostrations. Okay, this is the actual ceremony of taking the spiritual Bodhisattva vow. We are very, very, very fortunate that we are taking this spiritual Bodhisattva vow. And as I said, in the early days, that taking this vow doesn't mean that you should become a Buddhist. It doesn't mean that there's so much commitment, no commitments at all. Saying if at all, you commit yourself with some commitments, is that from today onwards, I'll be kind towards others, I'll be helpful towards others, if not, at least I'll not harm others. If this is, in other words, sometimes you can become angry, but it doesn't mean that you have to surrender to anger. Anger can potentially arise within you, but be mindful that, okay, now look, the anger has arisen within me, and I should not surrender to this, I should not become the slave of this, meaning that you just reinforce this anger, physically and verbally. This is what we should try to stop. So, as a part of this, just imagine that all the Buddhist Bodhisattvas, imagine that a young child, you as a very young girl or a young boy, aged 4 or 5, for the first time in your life, you are making public appearance on behalf of your school, and your parents, they take this as a great pride for them, and because of you, just to give you moral support, emotional support, and they leave all the works for that day, they come to a part of the audience, and waving their hands to you, telling that we are here, you are doing so good, we feel so proud of you, and they wave their hands to you. This is what all the Buddhist Bodhisattvas, they are doing today. They are so proud of you. Like you as a small child, for the first time you are making this performance of taking that speech Bodhisattva part, and the Buddhist Bodhisattvas, they're extremely, like your parents, they're extremely proud of what you're doing today. And you as the eldest child, although you are just such a tender young child, age 12, age 11, but you take with you, along with you, all your smaller siblings, younger siblings with you, encouraging them to do the same thing, to take the steps and process around. You are taking all the different solutions with you. So with this mind, the first verse we are reading, we've known the meaning so well, and I'll quickly explain this. So in a way, what kind of commitment they're making is that commitment to become Buddha for the benefit of sentient beings. So this journey to Buddhahood is extremely important, the most important journey, but of course, it'll take time, because it is such a noble journey, it requires great support, and the greatest of the support that you can think of is the Triple Gem, the Buddha, Dharma, Sangha. The first line reads, I'll go for refuge to the Triple Gem. And then this journey involves the road. Road must be clear. If the road is blocked by the boulders, the trees and so forth, you cannot actually journey. This road is none other than your own mind. This road, your mind must be removed, must be freed of the boulders of the negativities, the negative thoughts, negative karmas, afflictions and so forth. And the best way by which to purify them is by confessing the negativities. The second line says, I'll confess the negativities usually. And now the road is very clear, but the car doesn't have fuel. I think you cannot actually journey. So this car is none other than your own mind, and this mind should have the inner fuel for merit. So that the best way in which to accumulate such the enormous amount of merit and virtues is by rejoicing the virtues of the beings. So third line says, by rejoicing the virtues of the beings. Okay, now the road is very clear, the car is enough fuel. The question is, what kind of journey are you going to have to take? So, I'm going to have to journey for Buddhahood. The fourth line says, I hold precious Buddhahood in my heart. Okay, this mind, just imagine that you are leading this, the ceremony, and all the different sentient beings, like your younger siblings, they're all joining you through encouragement, and all the Buddhist Bodhisattvas, like the parents, they're watching us with so much excitement, affection, and love. I go for refuge to the Triple Gem. I confess the negativities of the future. I rejoice in all beings, all the worshippers of the Shanti. I go for refuge to the Triple Gem. I confess the negativities of the future. I rejoice in the worshippers of all beings, all the worshippers of the Shanti. I go for refuge to the Triple Gem. I confess the negativities of the future. I rejoice in the worshippers of all beings, all the worshippers of the Shanti. I go for refuge to the Gem. I confess the negativities of the future. I rejoice in the worshippers of all beings, I hold the precious Buddha in my heart. The next to the verses, you can take the expression Bodhisattva just with the first verse, and whereas we want to include the second two. The second two are so precious. So we begin by invoking the Buddha's Bodhisattvas to be into you. We have already invited Bodhisattvas to be a witness to undertaking the expression Bodhisattva here. And then when you look at the history of humanity, so who was that who was able to help all the demon sentient beings? We see that Prince Siddhartha did it. And how did he do this? So likewise, there were so many hundreds and thousands and billions and trillions of the Buddhas who did the same thing. How did they succeed in this journey to benefit all the demon sentient beings? If you look at the secret of their success, you can do unfold two things. That initially they generated very strong bodhicitta, the altruistic wish to become Buddha for the benefit of sentient beings. And the second factor is to materialize this aspiration, they engage in the Bodhisattva practices, the 6 perfections and the 10 perfections. Sense perfections plus 4 making 10. 6 perfections, perfection of generosity, ethical discipline, patience, enthusiasm, meditative concentration, and wisdom. And plus 4, skillfulness, aspiration prayers, power, and the primordial wisdom. So truly making 10. So by engaging these 10 practices, they materialize this aspiration of the bodhicitta and eventually become a Buddha, full-fledged Buddha, full-fledged enlightened being to benefit all the sentient beings. This is the first verse. The second verse is, if that's the case, then I will also follow the footsteps. I will also generate very strong motivation bodhicitta, and I will also engage in bodhisattva practices. Okay, as you do this, and if you start to feel the pain in your legs, please sit comfortably. This pain should not stop you from your reflections. Okay, so reflection is more important. Buddhas, Bodhisattvas, just as the previous Buddhas have generated the mind of bodhicitta, and just as they successfully developed the bodhisattva practices, likewise for the benefit of sentient beings, I will generate the mind of bodhicitta, and likewise strive to successfully cultivate bodhisattva practices. Buddhas, Bodhisattvas, please be akin to me. Just as the previous Buddhas have generated the mind of bodhicitta, and just as they successfully developed the bodhisattva practices, likewise for the benefit of all sentient beings, I will generate the mind of bodhicitta, likewise strive to successfully cultivate bodhisattva practices. Buddhas, Bodhisattvas, please be akin to me. Just as the previous Buddhas have generated the mind of bodhicitta, and just as they successfully developed the bodhisattva practices, likewise for the benefit of all sentient beings, I will generate the mind of bodhicitta, likewise strive to successfully cultivate bodhisattva practices. Just feel the joy of having received aspirin bodhisattva. So fortunate, so meritorious, and extremely meritorious. Just feel the joy of having received aspirin bodhisattva. And just imagine that all the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas are so proud of you. Just imagine that the mother, after hearing all the complaints all these many years about the daughter, about the son from school, and today the school principal comes, were escorted by other teachers, and again the mother is apprehensive of what kind of complaints. And the school principal, smiling at the mother, I've not come here with a complaint, but to congratulate you. For what? That your daughter and your son, two of them are appointed as selected as the best students of the school for this year. Mother couldn't believe her ears. This is exactly what happens today. All the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas, since time immemorial, they've been hearing about the complaints that you've been doing, that we've been doing only bad things, negative karmas, and so forth, affliction and so forth. And today, for the first time, you're doing something, you have done something so good that Buddhas and Bodhisattvas, like the mother, could not believe her. Yes, it's exactly what happened. So Buddhas and Bodhisattvas feel so proud to see that you're doing something revolutionary which you never did before in the previous infinite times. And today you did it. They're so happy and proud of you today. By the parents felt proud of you. So this part of the happiness of the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas, the experience today, invoke the Russian moon in a full-fledged form in the Buddhas and the Bodhisattvas' hearts to multiply infinite number of times. Like wind shower, these replicas, infinite number of the replicas of the Russian moon from the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas' hearts, the descent of mercy Buddha they visualize your heart, thereby becoming non-dual, stabilized, and blessed. Likewise, the innumerable, infinite number of the replicas of Vaishnava from the hearts of the Buddha's Bodhisattva, they descend to mercy Buddha they visualize the heart of the mother, the heart of the father. With each of our children, each of the centuries here in the Thosamling Nunnery, be in the world, in the universe, in the entire universe, all the sentient beings, the wisdom that you have shared, have been blessed by those descended from the Buddha's Bodhisattvas. It's amazing. If there's one present with which to make the sentient beings happy, this is the greatest present, this greatest gift, and today you get it. Oh, today the sentient beings with this gift. And the Buddha said that all the offerings that you can make to Buddha's Bodhisattvas, the best offering is generating even a single moment of compassion, far excels the offering of the whole universe filled with gems of the Buddha's Bodhisattvas. If this were to be the case, what to mention of our heavenly aspiration Bodhisattva today. So this is offering, and today you made this offering to our Buddha's Bodhisattvas. And our life, since time immemorial till now, this is the best thing that we did. So this is what you have given the meaning to life, and today you give it such a meaning to life. This all happened because of the kindness of all the Buddha's Bodhisattvas. A suggestion, thank you all the Buddha's Bodhisattvas for this. Along with all the other sentient beings, let us slowly stand up to meet three prostrations. Thank you, prostrations of the Buddha's Bodhisattvas. Okay, please sit comfortably. Let's start with page 51. Okay, so we are very fortunate that we took this aspiration Bodhisattva at today's life. What about our next life? Do we meet with these teachings in Bodhicitta, Emptiness in their future lives? How do we make it happen? So we ended up, but there are means by which to guarantee that these things happen, is to include that in the form of very powerful prayers. For example, in this life, you have all come to this retreat. You heard the word Bodhicitta retreat. And so voluntarily, through your own volition, you came here for this retreat. And what about next life? How many, there's 8 billion human beings on this earth. And you just imagine how many of them have heard this word Bodhicitta. How many do you think have heard the word the wisdom of emptiness? Just only a handful of people of these 7 billion human beings. Then what about all the trillions and trillions and trillions of sentient beings on planet Earth? How many of them heard this word Bodhicitta? So for us, what guarantees us that we will hear the same teaching in Bodhicitta wisdom and emptiness in the future of times? Very scary. So we are like a handful of the very fortunate beings who encounter this teaching. So how to make it happen in the future of times? One is by including this in the form of very powerful prayers. So the verse that we have included here in this book, page 51, the first verse, this is to connect us with these true teachings in future times. And the next point is that, for example, the Tibetans in general, 99% of the Tibetans, by birth, they're already connected with these teachings. But how many of them are serious? Right here, how many Tibetans are raise hands? How many Tibetans? Raise hands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, how many in the Dagis? 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, right? I don't think there are like 18 Dagis, 14 Dagis in the world. I think there are like 10 or 12 Tibetans in the world. There are so many Tibetans, 6 million Tibetans. And how many Dagis?
Around 3 lakh.
3 lakh Dagis. But how many, only like 6 or 7 are here? So what I'm saying is that all of these many beings who are connected with the Dharma already, but how many they were serious? So we require 2 things. One, to be connected. If you are not connected, and oftentimes some of the friends who met with the Dharma later in their life, and then they see the wonder of emptiness, they see the wonder of the Bodhicitta. Oftentimes what they tell me is that it's been too late that I come in contact with the Dharma. I wish I met with the Dharma way early in my life. So, meeting with the Dharma is also very precious. But it doesn't guarantee that meeting with the Dharma, you're strictly going to be the practice Dharma, not necessarily. Meet with Dharma and then you can be very casual. So, what is required? Meeting with Dharma is very important. And number 2 is, once you met with Dharma, you are very serious. So how do we get serious? How many of you are very serious celebrating New Year, birthday? How many of you are, there's so much joy there, right? But the joy you don't even want to extend this birthday, right? If possible, for 2 days, 3 days, 4 days, right? But when you are very young, you want the holidays to be extended. Why? Because you love it, you enjoy this. So, when you hear the word Bodhicitta, when you hear the word the wisdom of emptiness, at such an early age, when you were aged like just 2, 3, 4, you're just hearing this word. It's like hearing the birthday party, right? If this what happens, then you will very intensely go into this practice. So 2 things required. 1, to be connected with the Dharma of the Bodhicitta wisdom of emptiness. Then number 2, once connected, then you go seriously into this practice, intensely. So, for that matter, 1 is to include this in the form of very powerful prayers. Then number 2 is to try to invoke the spirit of joy when thinking about Bodhicitta, when thinking about the wisdom of emptiness. So the first stanza, first verse is related to including the form of very powerful prayer to connect to the Dharma, and the following verses they are extracted from the Bodhisattva Shantideva's text to invoke this joy in thinking about Bodhicitta. So we can say this together. Throughout my future lifetimes, always be guided by compassion to learn and be able to uphold the true precious Bodhicitta, even in the cost of life. Throughout my future lifetimes, always be guided by compassion to learn and be able to uphold the true precious Bodhicitta, even in the cost of life. Throughout my future lifetimes, always be guided by compassion to learn and be able to uphold the true precious Bodhicitta, even in the cost of life. In order to further embrace this Bodhicitta from now on, those who discern who are fusing the seeds of the waking mind Bodhicitta in this way, shine praise in the following manner. Today my life is born forth, and no temptation to existence. I am born in the family of the Buddha, and now I am one of Buddha's children. Thus whatever actions I do from now on must be a part of the family. Never shall I disgrace or pollute this Buddha such ways. Just like my mind is coming into an evil rubbish, likewise my son is creating my mind and born within me. His supreme Bodhicitta that will come so many together. Is the impulse of treasure that in this world of the world. Is the supreme medicine that does of God's disease. Is the tree that shadows all being for my entire of hardship and existence. Is the universe bridge that leads to freedom from my mistake first. Is the dawning moon of one that is such is the great sun that finally goes to mysteries of the world, is the questions of the Dharma. All those that struggle in the path of achieving existence, foolish faith and bounties and happiness, this satisfied in the joy, and actually wisdom and supreme bliss. Today, blessed of all the protectors, and by the word of guests, at festival gentle and light, may God's demigods and all be joyful. Attention prayer. I take the manifest guide towards the realization of the deeds and prayers of the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas of the 3 lines, and the upholding the torture of spiritual insight. May I know all the forces of the never
stages of life, renunciation, bodhicitta, perfect liberation stages. For my true perfection is last spirit for pleasure, awakening the perfection of mind, and I become chief living Buddha for all those whose minds were samadhified by ignorance. Om Gate Gate Paragate Parasamgate Bodhiswatyata. Om Gate Gate Paragate Parasamgate Bodhiswatyata. Om Gate Gate Paragate Parasamgate Bodhiswatyata. Om Gate Gate Paragate Parasamgate Bodhiswatyata.